I'm Congressman Dan Bishop. Thank you. Love you too. I'm your nominee to become the first Republican Attorney General for North Carolina since Zeb Walzer in 1896. I want to tell you a little bit about that 1896 election and its aftermath, because although you might be surprised, it has a bearing on the 43 days that lie ahead to this election. In that 1896 campaign in which Zeb Walzer was elected AG, a coalition of Republicans and populists, whites and blacks, united to defeat the segregationist Democrat Party and elected not just a Republican governor and attorney general, but a reform-minded North Carolina legislature committed on returning power to the people. The white supremacists who controlled the Democrat Party committed to retaking power by any means necessary. In 1898, they fought back with a crusade of intimidation, voter suppression, election fraud, assault, and even murder, targeting the governing coalition. Cheered on by a complicit press led by the Raleigh News and Observer's Josephus Daniels, Democrats sent even armed terrorist thugs around the state, threatening and assaulting black and white voters. On election day, they won total power and moved immediately to disenfranchise blacks and relegate all Republicans to long-term powerlessness. Just 2 days later, in Wilmington, Democrats rolled a Gatling gun into downtown, burned the city's thriving black newspaper, murdered an unknown number of black and white Republican political leaders, and violently overthrew the city's Republican government. 75 years would pass before North Carolina would elect another Republican governor. 112 years before Republicans would again control the General Assembly. And now, 126 years later, this year, North Carolina will elect a Republican Attorney General. But some things haven't changed, like Democrat methods. For almost a decade, Democrats nationally have abused investigative and prosecutorial power to destroy President Trump, his family, and his movement, egged on by a complicit media. In the name of democracy, Democrats used state power to suppress the Hunter Biden laptop, to admit 10 million illegal aliens to swamp our communities. They lied in unison about Biden's competency, conducted a soft coup when the lie was exposed, and proclaimed a nominee who never received a vote. And last week in North Carolina, Democrats and allied media rolled out a meticulously timed and coordinated character assassination and immediately sent mailings, ads, broadcasts, and posts smearing all Republicans by association while claiming the high ground. Kamala Harris can't explain how she'll lower the cost of living or secure the border. Homicides are up another 40% in Charlotte. 8 law enforcement officers were gunned down in April and 4 died. But Josh Stein can't explain why crime soars and juveniles are out of control. And Jeff Jackson can't explain why he always voted to undermine law enforcement. They have no ideas or answers that work for the people.
That's right.
So they seek instead to demoralize and intimidate, just like 1898. But this time, 2 things are different. First, we know them too well. And second, they've never seen anything like Donald Trump. I'm running for Attorney General to restore a culture of law and order across this state for the safety of all. I'm running for Attorney General to protect your God-given freedoms for the success and flourishing of all. I've learned from President Trump, and we will fight for you. Vote for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Vote for Republicans down the ballot. And if you will, please, vote for Dan Bishop and Republican supermajorities. Make North Carolina great again so North Carolina can help President Trump make America great again. God bless you all.